Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna look into card views. So basically, last time if you remember, we did make a list, and after that in that list we just displayed a small text. So it will be like a list of text. So basically this is where we left last time, and today we're gonna do something more into this. We're going to add in cards. So basically, if you have a look at food delivery apps, or if you have a look at shopping apps, you'll get to see card views, list of cards. So we're gonna make something like that today. So let's dive into it. Before you do anything, just make sure you import this library, and then just add it into dependencies. I will add this below, so just you can just start right away. After you have synced it, you'll be able to do something like this. So you'll have androidx.cardview widget card view. This is the one that you need to import, and we are going to make the width match parent, and we are going to make the height say for example 50 dp just for time being. We are going to add in a background as well, so let's say we'll just add in a color for now. Yeah, I mean anything just for the sake of looking how seeing how it looks like. And once this is done, we'll just maybe close it. And inside this, we're going to add in this text view, so it's gonna look like this text view is in the card view. Something like that. So I'll just make this maybe 70 to make it look a little more bigger. Also, let's add in some okay, let's add in some corner radius. So if you have a look, there's like card corner radius. We're going to do that, and we're going to add in a corner radius of say 5 dp for now. Okay, if we quickly run it, let's see how it looks like. So it is looking something like this, which is not expected. So we'll have a look at the code again. Okay, so we are expecting a card view, but we are adding extra of linear layout, so let's remove that. That's not required anymore because we have already added it. And let's quickly add what things are required here. Okay, so also this is not how you add background. The background should be added as app card background color. So this is where we slipped. Yeah, let's say darker gray, and then it looks something like that, but we will look into the other background a little later. So for time being, let's quickly run this and see how it goes. Okay, so basically the color is coming now. The only thing, or the only problem is when this does like a match parent as a size, it does not work. Like the layout with match parent, it does not work. The parent is having some size problem, so we need to look into it because it's definitely not how we expected. So let's have a look where this list is being declared. Okay, and let's see. So basically, again, if you have a look, layout with wrap content. So this was the reason why this was looking like this. So we need to make this into match parent. Okay, So now let's quickly run this and see how it finally looks like. So now it's filling up the space, but as you can see, it is fully covered. Almost the corner radius can be seen at all. For now, I'll be just adding a margin around it, so that it will look a little cleaner and there'll be like a little more space in between. So in order to add that, you need to click on Android, and we'll add margin all around so that there'll be space overall and it will look a little more neater. So this is how it's gonna run. So if you have a look now, it looks much more neater and much more cleaner because there's space now in between, right? So this is how simple card view looks like. Now we can always make it a little more, you know, better looking. For example, if we add in some elevation here, okay? So just let me write elevation. So there are two, one is card elevation and one is Android elevation. Go for the card elevation and maybe just add in 5 dp. Okay, so that is for the a little bit of shadow effect that you usually see in apps. So it is seen a little but not that visible though, but yeah, I mean it totally is up to you how much shadow you want to add. Okay, let me just add in a little more to just make it look a little visible, and maybe let me just increase the margin to 10 so that the shadow can be seen properly. Okay, so if you can see now, it has a lot of shadow going on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in few things, not only text. We're going to add in image or something like that which can make it look a little better. So we have an image view here, okay, and we are going to make it of size 50 dp and this too of size 50 dp. So I added an image here so that we can add it here. In order to add it there, you just write source and then you'll be able to get the image. So here it is how it's looking like. Now I want to make it look a little like how you have in the food delivery app, like the image here and the contents here. We'll do something like that, okay? Now let's say, first of all, definitely the height needs to increase, and we're going to remove that, and we're going to keep it like 150 dp. And image view as well, we are going to keep it around 80. Let's say how it looks like. So this how it's looking like. Let's keep it 400 actually. Okay. Oh, okay. What a mistake. So that is 100 and looks much more. So we want the image to appear first and then the contents to appear later. So let's add in a linear layout which is going to place everything horizontally. So let's add in a linear layout here. We are going to keep a match parent of width and height to be wrap content and orientation to be horizontal. Okay, and we are going to add this inside this. Okay, now after that the text view is hardly scene. Okay. Yep, the text is so small. So we are going to arrange that and we're going to make it a little bigger. Now first of all, this should come, like the image should come first and then the text later. So as you can see, it's coming here. Now after that, we want the text size to be a little bigger. Let's increase the text size. Let me just write text size, and then we are going to keep it as 22 dp, and we will keep the style as bold. Okay, now let's keep like a demo text so that we can actually see how it looks like. So text, and then you get to see how the text looks like. Again, this is having a very tight margin there, so let's loosen it up and add in a margin all over. So we're going to add in a margin of say 10 dp. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. Now again, it needs a little bit of description of the sparkler food, right? So we are going to add in a little bit of description, which is again a text view, but a little bit of smaller size, and also these needs to be oriented vertically, because or else it's gonna just align one after another horizontally. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. Okay. Now we have the title, we have the description, and we need to add like a button or so to add the product into the cart. So we'll add in a button there. We're going to add a relative layout to this, so that we can add the button, because if we end up adding a button here, it's gonna just linearly align each of them one after another, and that's not what we want. We want the button to be here. So for that reason, we are going to add a relative layout. Now let's add a button there, and let's wrap the content, and we'll add in a text there, just so that we'll know where it is. And then we are going to also align bottom, align parent bottom. Okay, true, and align parent right, true. So I hope you're getting the picture. So it's looking something like this, which is exactly what we want. We don't want it to appear here, we want it to appear at the end. Again, we need to add some padding because it's just at the edge. We need to add in some space there. Now we need to add in some margin there, and we're going to add in margin of 10 dp. Okay, now let's quickly run this and let's see how it looks like. So this is exactly how I wanted to make it look like, a super clean look. But again, we need to add in a lot more in this, but for time being, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So I hope you guys liked this video, and let me know how this helped you. I just try to explain each and every step, but let me know if you have any doubts. I can always clear it out for you guys. So thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.